So hello guys, welcome back. This is Viren Kumar. So in this lecture, I am going to discuss about the web actions on a web page. If you want to learn more about the locators, then you should know what are the web actions available on a web page. Because we are going to write the locators for the web actions that we perform on daily basis for the applications. A application have a number of the web actions that we need to understand, and once we understand, then we can easily write the correct locators and we can apply the correct methods available in the Selenium for the particular web actions. So let's understand the web actions from the start. And this is also very important interview questions. What are the web actions you know? So first understand the definition of the web actions. So Selenium WebDriver is a test automation framework that lets us automate the interaction with the web elements on the DOM that we already know. And there are some common actions we perform on a web page, which we include click operations. So we are performing a lot of click operation on given applications. We are performing the filling out and submitting the form as a text box. We perform the scrolling up and the down. We have the applications where we perform the scroll up, down, or scroll from left to right. We also perform the zoom in, zoom out of the applications. We perform the mouse over the web elements, and we perform the right click operations to get the context menus. And for the right clicks, we need to write the right locators, and we should know what we can use for the right click operation in the Selenium WebDriver, because there are the different methods available for the right click also. Now selecting the text, so you have the drop down, and if you want to select the particular text, so that operations also called as the web actions. Copy paste using the keys. We can also use the keyboard keys when we are performing the automation testing on a particular web page. So copy paste also the web action on a given web page, and we perform the refreshing the page. Sometimes we add the data on the web page, and after that we want to perform the refresh operations. So refreshing the page is also the web actions on a given applications. Navigating to different pages. We navigate from home page to login page to home page. Then we can go to the customer page, items page, depends on your application. So there are the multiple pages we are navigating, and that how we can automate through the Selenium WebDriver. So for that we should know about the locators and what are the web actions. Closing and opening a new tab in Windows also called as the web actions. So when you are going to log into the applications, you are launching your browser. So launching the browser is also the web actions on a web page, and we perform the actions using the keyboard shortcuts, and we control K, control P, control S. Wherever we required, we are performing the keyboard actions using the keyboard shortcuts. And then drag and drop. So we drag and drop functionality also called as the web actions. Now how you can automate the drag and drop functionality, that we can understand in this Selenium WebDriver, but we should know drag and drop also the web actions on the particular web page. Upload the button. So you want to upload the file from your desktop, you want to upload any image from your desktop, that also called the web actions on a web page. Links. So there are n number of the links available on the web page, and if you click on the links, you will get the required result or output. The links are also the web actions on the web page. Then checkboxes. So we have the multiple checkbox that we want to select, like the gender checkbox, male or female. Then we have the checkbox for the pricing. So if you want to find out the elements before the 5000, you can perform the checkbox. Okay, that we will see in the demo. And then the drop downs. There are the select operations, and drop down always available in the select class. Images. There are the multiple images on a web page that you want to navigate, and if you want to validate, suppose you have the application logo. The logo is also the image, and that you need to validate through your automation script. So this is also called as the web actions on the web page. All right, so these are all the web actions on a web page, and our first task is to identify those web elements on the DOM for a web page under the test. And this is where locators in the Selenium come into the pictures. So how you can identify and locate these web actions. So for these web actions, we need the locators in the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so now let me explain you through the one demo. This is the flipkart.com. Okay, on these applications we can see the n number of the web actions we can perform. So I'm going to cover the high level web actions that we perform on the daily basis. Okay, so first I want to search. So on the search I just click on this search box, and so this is the click web actions on this web page. I'm going to click on the login button. So when I click on the login, I'm just going to click. So this is the button click. This is now closing the window. This is the closing the window. I click. So this is also the one web actions on this web page. Now, if I mouse over on this one electronics, you can see the results on this drop downs. So mouse over also the web actions on a given web page. If I go to the homes, I can see the results related to the homes. So these are the mouse over web actions on the web page. All right. Now if I scroll down, so you can see this is the scrolling part. I scroll up, I can scroll down. So these are the scroll up and down web actions on a given web page. Okay. And same you can perform from left to right. Okay. If I scroll down and if I go to the printers, okay, and these printers you can see I have the drop down 6000. So this called as the select text. So this you want to select the operations, and this is called the drop down web actions on this particular web page. Because if you click on, you will see the list of the items. These we call as the list of the items. These called the web actions on this given web page. Now if you go to the ratings, so you can see the checkbox are there. So if I click on this checkbox, you can see this checkbox is got selected. So that means the checkbox selection also the web actions on a given web page. And the offers, we select the offers also. So these are also the web actions on the given web page. Now if I click on this link, so this is the HP link thing. So this is a link which is also the web actions on a web page. So if I click on this one, new window or the new tab, so this is the new tab, also the web actions on the web page. And if I going to close this one, this is also a web actions on the particular web page. Okay. So like that, you have the multiple web actions on the web page that we are going to automate through the Selenium WebDriver automation tool, and where we need the locators, because the locators will help us to locate these web actions on the web page. But before going to use the locators, we should know what are the web actions on the particular web page. This is very required thing we should know, and these are the most highly used web actions we perform in the Selenium automation testing.